So far in 2020, there have been 5 confirmed homicides in the city of Utica. Our Jen Seelig spoke with the Utica Police Department to learn more about the state and the city's strategies on how to reduce gun violence.
Unfortunately, Utica is not immune when the statistics come out. We are doing very well compared to other upstate cities. However, we have to worry about us and worry about our gun crime.
Comparing the statistics from this year to last year, the city of Utica has seen an increase in gun violence.
Fortunately, this year we have 5 shooting homicides versus last year with only 1. So that's certainly an increase that we're looking to determine why. And I think there's a variety of reasons. I think bail reform certainly is one. I think the feeling and value that deterrence is just not there, with the culture of the way police are being treated and things of that nature.
Oneida County is one of the 17 counties involved in the state's GIVE initiative. GIVE stands for Gun-Involved Violence Elimination. The counties were picked by crime rate and population. This initiative provides funding to some law enforcement agencies within those 17 counties, all in efforts to reduce gun violence.
Currently, the Utica Police Department, partnered with the Oneida County District Attorney's Office as well as the Oneida County Probation Office, is in its 7th iteration of GIVE. So for the past 6 years, we've been adhering to the 4 tenets of GIVE, which are hot spot, hot people, focused deterrence, crime prevention through environmental design, as well as street outreach.
Locally, Sergeant Curley says about 10% of the population drives 90% of the crime.
And within that population, 2 to 3% of that 10% are the most drivers of violent crime. So in Utica, we've identified about 250 members we know to be in either groups or gangs who have been involved in gun activity over the period of time. And of that, we create a top 10 list based on categorized statistics, police encounters, prior gun arrests, probation, parole status, things of that nature, in which those are the people we're primarily targeting.
So far this year, there have been 19 non-fatal shootings. In 2019, there were 22 non-fatal shootings reported.
So I think the gun problem in Utica is multifaceted. Certainly there's some drug aspect to it, but a lot of them are petty disputes that it's just, unfortunately, this is the way that this culture deals with things at times, is that it's easier to shoot somebody than have a fight. If someone disrespects you, you're going to send a message by shooting them.
In Utica, Jen Seelig, Eyewitness News.